It's January and egg prices have gone through the roof. For many people, the price is beyond what they could pay and they're going without eggs. How can you possibly run a kitchen, especially if you have little kids? How could you run a kitchen without eggs? Well, stick around because today I'm going to show you some alternatives to use in replacement of eggs in both your baking and your cooking. 1/4 cup of milk will replace an egg. It will add moisture to your recipe. 1/4 cup of applesauce will replace an egg. It's neutral in flavor. It will give you a more moist and dense product. 1/4 cup of yogurt is a great egg replacement. It's better to use it in combination with other egg replacements because it's not a great leavener, but if you're looking for moisture and binding, yogurt's the way to go. You could use chia seeds to replace an egg by using 1 tablespoon of chia seeds with 3 tablespoons of water. Mix it up and allow it to get into a gel-like consistency. They're good in baked goods because they'll help hold their shape and their texture. The consistency should look like this. It works as a great binding agent in cooking and in baking. Sparkling water works as a leavening agent. It helps make baked goods lighter and fluffier. Ground flax seed also works to replace an egg. If you take 1 tablespoon of ground flax seed and mix it with 3 tablespoons of water, it works as a binder. Be sure to let it set so it reaches a gel-like consistency, much like the chia seeds. 1 tablespoon of oatmeal with 3 tablespoons of warm water mixed together will make a paste, and that is a helpful binder if you're looking for something to put in your cookies or muffins or quick bread. Let it sit until it's thickened. You can use this in meatloaf or meatballs, anything that you need to bind. Another good equivalent to an egg is mashed potato flakes. You take 1 tablespoon of the potato flakes and mix it with 3 tablespoons of warm water and allow it to become a gel-like consistency, and it works great in all sorts of things to bind it together, and it's neutral in flavor. 1/4 cup of mashed avocado can replace an egg. It works great in things like brownies and quick breads. Just mash it up and save whatever's left in the freezer to use again next time. Now this is one of my favorite alternatives in replacing eggs in baking. It calls for 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of oil, and 2 tablespoons of water. These are all shelf-stable products that most of us have in our cupboard any given time. Mixing all 3 of them together basically mimics an egg entirely, because it's going to cause your baked goods to rise and hold their shape exactly in the same way that an egg would. One-fourth of a cup of mashed banana will also replace an egg. You'll have a mild banana flavor, and some of your baked goods might have a paler appearance, but this will add moisture to your recipes if that's what you're looking for. Here's another favorite of mine because it uses shelf-stable products. You're going to use 1 tablespoon of vinegar with 1 teaspoon of baking soda. This is going to create a chemical reaction that produces carbon dioxide gas and works as a leavening agent, and it basically mimics an egg. You can use this in all sorts of baking. 1/4 cup of mayonnaise will also replace an egg. It provides moisture and binding. Aquafaba is just bean water. It's neutral in flavor. Use a neutral bean like a chickpea. Whip it into stiff peaks. Use 1/4 cup to replace an egg. Store the rest in the refrigerator and re-whip it as needed. 1/4 cup of peanut butter or any nut butter will replace an egg. Keep in mind it will change the flavor a little bit. 1/4 cup of any mashed fruit will provide moisture, and the pectin works as a binding agent. Believe it or not, there are other alternatives such as chickpea flour or soy flour or even baby food. I hope that you found these alternatives helpful. I think it's good knowledge to have whether we're in the midst of an egg shortage or not. Let me know in the comment box what you use to replace eggs. I'd love to hear more alternatives. Until then, like, share, and subscribe. Hope you all are doing well. We'll see you again soon.